Hello guys, my name is Fabrice and today I'm going to show you how to install Windows Server 2019 on your VirtualBox. So just bear with me. Let's get started. So first of all, we have to click on our browser. So in my case, I like to use Google Chrome. Firefox will also work. So once on Google, we can put in here Windows Server 2019 image. All right, so I always like to choose this option. Just verify that the URL linked to Microsoft.com. So just click on that. All right, this option will come up, and what we are interested in is this one. So as you can see, we will use Windows Server 2019 for 180 days, so which is about 6 months. So we are interested in this option, so choose the ISO option and then click next. And the company name, the first name, you can put anything in there. So you can just put in my case, I'll just put Pioneer Tech. You don't have to put your real name though. You can, but if you want to get update, it's always good to use your real name. So Academy, and then company size, I'll just choose 5 to 9, and then job title, I'll just choose IT or technical manager, and then email, I can just put anything. And then here, work phone number, you can put any phone number you like, you know. Yeah, you can just put anything in there. I don't think they really verify it, so I'll just put my real phone number. And then country, I'll just put the United States. And next, English, and then download. That's it. So they don't send you an email to verify your account or anything like that. So the download, as you can see, the download size is very huge. It's like 5 gigabyte of it's 5 gigabytes, so it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna pause the video and then I'll come back when it has already downloaded. Your server, Windows Server 2019, has been downloaded. It should show up like this. So we can just click on our VirtualBox. We will just open our VirtualBox, and what we will do is we will go to new, and of course here we will put Windows Server 2019. Oops, sorry, 2019, and we can choose this one, Windows Server. Let's see if you can find Windows Server on the list. So honestly, I don't think you'll be able to find Windows Server, but just do Windows 2016. So it means Windows Server 2016. So it will work the same. So just name it whatever you want, and then here just change this one to Windows 2016. It will work. It's not on the list yet. So here we can allocate the amount of RAM that we want. I'll give it about 3 gig of RAM. Depending on how much RAM you have in your computer, you can increase it or decrease it. So just click next, and here just leave everything as is. Click next. Don't change anything, just click next again, next. And here I have enough space on this hard drive on this computer, so I'll just leave it as 50. However, you can decrease it, but don't put it don't go to less than 20 gigabytes, so just leave it around 20 and up and create. All right, so we have created our Windows Server 2016. Now we need to do some settings. Just click on settings up here, and here just go to advanced and choose bidirectional again, and go down to the storage tab and click on empty. And on this icon, we can just click on this icon right here and choose this file. Navigate to where you save it in your computer. In my case, I save it on the download, so this PC download, so it's right here. So I'll just open that and then click OK, and then the next thing will be to start. Okay, so if this comes up, I'll just cancel all of that. So just cancel, and then you start Windows. Okay, so yeah, started, and now we have to install it. We have to install Windows Server 2019. So this option, I don't think we can change anything, so just leave everything as is and click next. And here just go to install now. So I can close this one right here. I can get all right, so when this option comes up, I'm sorry, as you may already know, Windows Server comes with a different version of it. So we have a data center standard evaluation, desktop experience, we have data center evaluation, and we also have a Windows Server data center evaluation desktop experience. So in my case, I'll just go with the standard. I'll just go with Windows Server 2019 standard evaluation desktop experience. If you choose like this one right here, you won't have the desktop experience. It will just be the PowerShell. So click on choose the one you like, but it's up to you though. Choose the one you like and click next. And make sure you accept the license agreement. Click next, and here we will do custom install, and the amount of space that we allocated for this server will show up here, and just click next again. So the installation process has begun, and just be patient. It will take a while to complete. So I'll pause the video and come back when it's done. Okay, awesome. So as you can see, you can choose the username of your computer. So what we will do instead is create a password. So I'll just put a simple, this is a virtual machine, so I don't need to secure it. So I'm gonna create a password for this virtual machine. So I don't need to make it very secure because this is my virtual machine and I want to log in every time I want. So once you do that, just click finish. Okay, and then now, so as you can see, to log into this machine, it's a press Control Alt Delete. But if we do that, it won't work. It will bring up the task manager, but that's not what we want. So since this is a virtual machine, to do that we have to press Control on the right of your keyboard. Do you have two control, the one on the left of space and the one on the right. So click on the one, push the one on the right and delete button, and it should allow you to log in. So you can just use the password that you created earlier to log in. As you can see, guys, it has a very small screen, so it's not full screen. So the next thing that we will do is try to make the Windows Server full screen. So when it's a small screen like this, it's kind of difficult to navigate and do what we want to do. So our next goal is to make it full screen. Okay. So now we have successfully installed and everything seems to have loaded normally like the way it should. So what we will do next is click on this one right here. So File Explorer, just click on that one. All right, guys, so so our machine has loaded all the services that it needs to work properly. So now what we will do is to make it full screen, and to do that we have to go here where it says devices and click on insert additional CD image. So make sure you click on that, and then the next thing is to click on the File Explorer here. So once on File Explorer, just go to the This PC tab, click on that, and you should see this one right here. So if you didn't click on devices and choose insert additional services, this one you won't see this one, but since we click on that, it shows up here. So just double click on it, it will open, and then now just wait a couple of seconds, just wait a few seconds for everything to load up. All right, so now this one is a 64-bit, so make sure you click on this one, VirtualBox Windows 10 additional. So just double click on that to run it. Just run it as any other software, and then click next, click next again, click install. Okay, so now click install here again. Always trust software from Oracle Corporation. Yes, click install. Okay, so now all the drivers for the screen for the display adapter for virtual machine has been installed. So now we have to reboot the system. We are not rebooting our computer though, but we are rebooting the guest operating system or the guest Windows server that we have just installed. So don't worry, you want reboot your computer, it will just reboot the virtual machine that we just installed. So finish, and then after the reboot we will now have a full screen. We will now be, after the reboot, we will now be able to use the Windows Server 2019 in full screen mode. All right, so once on this screen, press Control, the right Control, and delete again, and put in your password, enter. So to have a full screen, it would take a little while. It would take probably like 30 seconds or more to load. So don't worry if you are still getting this screen right here. It will eventually go full screen. All right, guys, so it's still showing all right, guys, so it's still showing in small screen. So to make that happen, we can click here to minimize it, and then we can click to now to expand. So now we can use our Windows Server 2019 in full screen mode. So as you can see, we have it in full screen. All right, so mission accomplished, guys. You have just installed Windows Server 2019 on your VirtualBox. So in the next video, I'll show you how to install some services in your Windows Server, like the AD, like the Active Directory. I'll show you step by step how to install Active Directory in your Windows Server. All right, so guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also like this video. Thank you.